thing. So our first step is to get one equation to say y equals. Well, neither of these say y equals, but if I look at the second one, I can get that y by itself pretty easily. If I add 6x here and add 6x here, these cancel, and I get my y equals -5 plus 6x. So now I have this equation here, we'll call it equation 1, and equation 2. And one of them is in y equals. Number 1 is. So now I plug the y equals equation into the other where I see the y. So if I look at my equation 2, here's the y. So I'm going to take what y equals here, and I'm going to plug it in where I see that y. So my -8 is going to stay, plus 6. Now I see the y, so that's where I'm going to plug something in. My equal sign stays, and my -2 sign stays. So what am I going to plug in? I'm going to plug in exactly what is there, -5 plus 6x. So -5 plus 6x. So sometimes you're going to have to solve one of the equations in order to be able to get y by itself. And now I distribute. So I have -8x minus 30. 6 times 6 is 36x equals -2. And we'll combine like terms. So a -8 plus 36 is 28. X minus 30 equals -2. I need to get the x by itself. So I need to add 30 to both sides. 28x equals 28. Still need to get x by itself. So I divide by 28 on both sides and get x equals 1. So remember, that's the first part of my coordinate. I need to still get the y value. So now I'm going to take either original equation, it doesn't matter. Last time we did the second one, so this time we can do the first one. -8x plus 6y equals -2. And I found x. So everything else is going to stay. But now instead of writing x, I'm going to write what I got, which is 1. So now I distribute. I get -8 plus 6y equals -2. Now I'm trying to get the y by itself. So I add 8 here, and I add 8 to the other side of the equation. 6y equals -2 plus 8 is +6. Divide by 6 on both sides, so I get y equals 1. So now I can say that the solution, remember x goes first, is 1, because that's my x, comma, 1, because that's my y. So there's my solution to that system of equations.